We are in the area we're going to build our ultra base, our ultra super duper base. Even I might go as far as to say. We can do a quick kind of tour of the area. From the nether roof, we can easily access the A stronghold, which is just over this way. We have this beautiful flat area, really great for building. Server doesn't really like this very much. Go easy on her. Beautiful flat woods, and then right on the edge, ice biome. Right on the edge of the ice biome, we have this fantastic, very cute little village, which I have decided to make the beginning of my civilization. The people living in this community will mark the beginning of my planetary conquest. So decided this one little house way out on the edge of town, kind of like in the lake with a little bridge, very cute, is going to be my kind of starting hut. It's going to need to get expanded pretty darn quick. Take you inside here. We have this setup, some shulker boxes in here. The idea is as little impact on the landscape as possible. I'd like to do this thing where I want to map out the area I'm in before I start making changes to it, and then like have that forever. So starting nighttime, I guess I should sleep before I go and do anything of the sort. There's some really early like changes I want to make to this area, of course, to make it safer for the villagers who will be my subjects. This obviously has to get dealt with. That's just a health and safety hazard, really, is all that is. But I want to get this map up, and I want to get them locked too, so I know exactly, it's forever secured, safe. So I think I need a cartography table. I think I brought sugarcane in one of my shulker boxes anyway. And then I think I need glass, so I should go kind of somewhere maybe under the water to get the sand. Feels like a good idea. That way it doesn't impact the visual of the surface too much, because you need sand to make the like the panes that prevent it from that let you lock the maps in the cartography table. So there's our sand. Gonna use some of our resources to start to smelt. I should have known that wasn't the one with coal in it. Oh, beautiful. I don't want to use a whole block, so let's just do that. Start cooking that. Cartography table. So in one of these chests, nope, of course it's not that one. Maybe this one. Nope. Okay. Maybe this one. Am I blind, or is it not in there? It's not in there. That one's definitely not it. It might be this one. Oh, thank God. So I only need, I think, a little bit of paper for this, and then like so. Let me get that. Wait, no. Haha, there we go. Whoa. We can almost make that. So we can put this away for now, and then we're gonna put the cartography table. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's where it's gonna have to go, I guess. Give us our 6th. So unless I've lost my marbles, this will let us lock maps. So let's take a peek, see what we got here. Okay, so we're kind of like right on that edge. Okay. And then if I have this, I can lock it. Yes. Cool. Okay, and I'm gonna map out kind of the immediate area for, I don't know, maybe this will be a center-ish point. Maybe I'll do like a 4x4 or a 5x5. I suppose I need to make a spot for it to be mapped to, so maybe I'll make a basement to start that. So again, there's no impact on the the way it'll look. All right, well that's a little anticlimactic actually. So I'm gonna go over. Oh man, it's so awkward doing it. So let's spiral. So we'll go down and then to the, what is that in the direction east? What is going on there? We'll go down and then east and then all the way around, and then we'll go and do the next one after that. Okay, so I have to do a bunch of exploring. Oh, this is such a pain in the dong. Down. Yeah, there we go. I just realized I locked this map before I explored it fully, so this one's basically garbage. Which is okay, I'll just throw it there and hopefully no one will ever see it again. There we go. So I have to make sure to relock it. I have the middle bit done. What the heck was that? Middle bit done. That was bizarre. I'm a little bit did. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but anyway. So I'm gonna go down 2 maps, and then I'm gonna spiral all the way around. So I have to remember, kind of trying in my head, remember to go over 1, 2, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's gonna be so hard, but we'll manage. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this map and go down 1 from it, and then just kind of go from there, and hope I don't mess this up. All right, so you may recognize this as that exact map. Yep. Don't worry. You may recognize these. Yep, that's another duplicate. And this one, hey, that's pretty familiar right there. So I messed that up pretty bad. So I'm gonna go here, over 1, and then up 4. That's all I'm gonna do. Go to this map, over 1, up 4. I can do that. Okay, here it is, all locked up. This is what we're working with. This is the nether portal we showed up in, and this is us. So this is kind of an interesting spot. I think it's in one of my shulkers, unfortunately. What are the odds it's this one? Oh, it is. No way. Hang on, this will help. So this is pretty interesting. I want to see what's going on over there. Slightly up past, like if we were up 1 more, we'd see there's actually a an outpost there for pillagers or illagers or whatever. There's not really a whole lot else to see in this area, interestingly, but yeah, this is home. This is where we will begin to thrive. Okay, I've spent a while mapping out this very zoomed out map. Apparently I have this guy in my house. So we're right here, unnamed, and then we have our end portal mapped. Village 3, I ended up going like in this direction, so I found the outpost, and then the village, and then the ocean monument, and then the village, and then the village. There's nothing else really in this area. Over here is a dark oak forest. Up here there's some really crazy mountain peaks. That's it. It's all just plains. This is like stony cliffs. This little bit of blue is like an icy peak mountain thing. Not a whole lot going on in this area, but it's not what's already here. It's what will become here. I'm actually at this point now ready to start building. Excuse me. I have, oh, where did I put those? Not in that one. Oh, definitely not in that one. That one's like empty. Very cool. Worried I didn't have it. There it is. Okay. So we've got a bunch of this stuff and a bunch of this. Probably need a lot more of that. What I want to do here in this cute little village is like wall it up. There's a fella I've seen on TikTok a handful of times who does these like snow Viking village builds and uses the dripstone on top of spruce logs for a sort of I don't know, like Viking village feel. So I think what I want to do is kind of like decide where the boundaries of my territory will be a bit more fully. Wow, you can really see those like the torches I've got down. So what I want to do is I think probably from this point straight across, and then from maybe we'll include up here from like the edge of this little peninsula straight up, and then I think I'm gonna go across here, and then over that will be the plan with the wall. So I'm gonna get started on that. I'm going to show you, though, the first like little bits, because I don't know if it makes sense just yet. So this is the little peninsula right here. Wow, it's not anywhere near as big as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, if they can just walk across, I can't do that original plan. But okay, let's go over and get some part of it that I know I can do. So what I wanted to do... Oh, I don't think I want this to be included in the village. That entire plan is just has to be scrapped. That's funny. Because I really want this. I didn't realize that was the hole. I thought it was... I don't know. I thought it was just like an ice lake. But that's cool aquifer hole thing. Oh man, it looks... You can't even tell on the map that's what it is. That's funny. Alright, well let's just start this point straight across. More or less straight, of course. It's going to be a little bit jagged. So we can start with that at least. Which is here. Let's do the narrower point instead. Oh, hi, cute little kitty. So just kind of jagged wall straight across. Right now, obviously, this is not much of a wall. Ugh. I'm just kind of mapping where it will be. Oh, I don't want to have that kind of visual experience on it. So the idea will be we have this kind of very straight line. Everything within the boundaries of the village I will develop and like make it more of a happening place to be, I guess. Safer, more going on, all that good stuff for the villagers. Wow, this is further than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. Okay, so that's kind of the boundary of the first wall. So now what I've got to do, and I'm going to start kind of in, I guess, the middle-ish, because it'll make more sense, I think, for me. We want to have varying heights. Oops, not like that. Not that varying. Oh, that looks so gross. Don't want to have any exposed dirt like that. Oh, hi, zombie. And the idea is maybe you have to make them taller than that. His spikes seem more formidable. So maybe you have to 2 spikes per. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Cool. And then yeah, okay. And you'll have kind of this wall all the way around it. Maybe this needs to be taller. A minimum. Okay, so I've got 3 here. Let's go with like minimum 4, but like averaging like 4, 5, 6 is what I'll do. And I'll come back when I have something to show. Okay, I just realized I broke my map and it may have even despawned. I'm going to go back instantly and pray it didn't despawn, because if it despawned, I'm going to be super duper 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 upset. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank God. Because I opened this and it hit that and it broke it. So let's put that there. There we go. That's much better. Okay, now I'll show you what I did. Definitely needed to have 2 layers, and it's got this, you know, nice spiked wall effect going on with it. I thought around with maybe having an idea, and I can swap these out kind of really easily, of like having them all be stripped. And I'm still kind of on the fence of it. I think stripped is better. Let's go stripped. Okay, what I like more about the stripped wood over the non-stripped spruce wood is the contrast is much better. It was a lot harsher when it was, you know, that against the dripstone. This is much softer. I have to check the other side to make sure there's no logs I can only see from this side. So this is, I think, better. At a distance, it looks a little bit just brown, and I'll show you what I mean back at the house, because I had to sleep away a night real quick there. Yeah, I'm not super in love with the faraway appearance, but it won't be ultra visible from a distance anyway, because, you know, there will be stuff built in the way. That's kind of what it looks like from further away. Let's get my rusty spyglass, and like, you know what, zooming in, it doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look so bad now that I'm looking at it either. Cool, yeah. So I have that in place for what is, it ended up being like here-ish across, or I guess I didn't interact with this at all. It might have grown in or like snowed in, and that's just a permanent fixture. Oopsie doodle. But somewhere around here it goes across. I don't know. I'm gonna go with probably like here, to be honest. And so now I think next I'm gonna do probably here to there is gonna be the next plan. Yeah, that feels right. I think that feels good. I'll have to map out probably the 3x3 again for like keeping things updated on how the village is looking. But like that's totally okay. Yeah. So, oh, this is gonna take so long to do that. And then I think I will want to do one across this and have the whole excluded from the village, to be honest. I think will be the plan. All right, so I am at a point now where I have this wall, I have this wall. Really want to do something about that actually, but I have that wall. The village is all lit up, so it should be safe. So now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, well, I would like to have a space to inhabit. That isn't this very tiny closet. You know, Harry Potter's closet under the stairs. I know it was bigger. I mean, this is bigger. I know this is bigger, but it doesn't feel like it. You know, this is so cramped. So I think I want to expand this building actually, and what I'm kind of thinking is like, what if I just kind of made it like this, but again, you know what I mean? So I'd, you know, take out this ice, expand the shore out to, you know, wherever. Yeah. And then, like, what if it was just this, but then like again over there? All right, I'm kind of looking at this and I'm like, maybe this isn't the best plan, or even particularly good one. What are you doing? Okay, a shepherd would do. And then so you do like that, I guess. No way. This is all coming together. And put that like that, and now we actually have our 3x3, and then I can just move this one. Who cares? There it is. Oh, and I have it's in chest. There you go. Oops, that's not quite what I wanted. Yeah. And now once again I need to find a spot to stash the loom. Okay. Wow. It's all come together. It's not perfect. Look at this. Shoot. No, I don't know what to do about that. Ah, I'm so sad. And if I shave this back... Wait a minute. All I have to do is... Oh. Oh, obviously I'm gonna find some way to achieve that, and just... That's fine. Alright, whatever. What does the outside look like now from that? Oop. Survivable. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I was thinking, you know, for the purpose of what this sort of wall is, it doesn't make sense to have like insane stretches of it where it's not, you know, there. So this, I think, you know, is itself a wall. So fine, I don't need to do that. If you think of it as like a fortification for the territory, I think I am going to connect this and then probably encircle this to like here to really like, you know, bring it together. And no, I'm not talking to you. Who are you? And then yeah, and that'll make it feel like I didn't just kind of half-ass it. And then I will finally map to see what we're looking at. The bad news is this actually uses a lot of deep slate because every single block. Where's my wait, what? Where's, oh, there it is. There's 2 for every single one of those. And that do be adding up. I'm gonna have to go get more dripstone. Okay, I feel much better now that there's this amount of wall. I almost feel like it might be worth connecting it, but I'm just gonna leave it not connected. This feels like it makes a lot more sense, and yeah, no, this is good. So the next thing I need to do on my to-do list, there's 2 things I have to do, I think, before I can really, you know, call the village for sure safe, and it's time to start, you know, developing the community. These holes here, something's gotta be done. Because villagers have walked into them already. And then, if we go over to this guy, this isn't dangerous, it's just stupid. So, I'm gonna do those 2 tasks, and then it's really time to start developing. I mean, I guess you could argue both of those are beginning to develop the village, but you know, I've got stuff that I'll start after that. Okay. The holes that are here, or you know, the holes are done. The hole around that one house is done. This is our village. This is our territory. I have no idea what that is. These kind of look gross. You know, these look gross, but they're pretty necessary. Unless I want to take the time to remove them all, let it snow, and then put snow on top of the snow to make it deep snow, which I definitely do not want to do. Okay, so the next thing that I decided I want to do before I really start building, I figured out what I'm going to do with the houses, when I'm adding houses. Excuse me. But I'm looking at, not that map, I'm looking at this map, and I'm like, these roads are yucky. This is just all road, apparently. And if we go out, excuse me, what is wrong with my voice? And if we go out to not there, where am I thinking of in this village? A couple spots that are really bad. Over here could be better. This little intersection thing. I'm thinking of this house. This sucks. This poor fella. You know, you come down, you got the road right in your face. In the middle of the road here, there's lights. Like, what is that? Excuse me. So, I'm gonna swap out a bunch of the road with I'm thinking podzol. And then I'm gonna increase the lights, and I'm gonna like try and mix it in so like if there's little bits of snow on the road, cool. I'll also have some path, and I'll also try to use lights to prevent snow, and see if I can't get a road system that I don't hate. A coral reef! Oh my god! Oh, get this thing out of my... Oh, okay. I finally found a coral reef. And a desert! Oh! I was like, man, now I just gotta find a desert. And I'm like, wait, is that a cactus? Awesome. Oh. Oh, wow. In the exact same spot. That's amazing. So,
it's a huge coral reef.
It's pretty big. That's what she said, but that's pretty big. Holy. No, it is big. This is huge. So, I think what I'm gonna do... Wow, this is such a perfect coordinate. I'm gonna grab the coordinates for this. Make a portal on the nether roof to it. So I got -3522, -3782. I don't know why that was so hard. We're gonna make a portal to here, but before we do that, we're gonna get some goods. So what I specifically need is to not get stung by this, like this fella, pufferfish. I need like this stuff. Or just get stung with a pufferfish, and I can't even hit him. He's immune to being hit. We specifically want, I don't know if it has to be specifically the horn coral fan, but I know this one works. So that's all I'm gonna grab. Like if it's gotta be the yellow one, I don't know. I'm gonna grab a bunch of this. This is what you use if you want to make TNT dupers, to make various farms. This is gonna be concrete makers, tree farms, um, whatever you want that breaks blocks for you. So I want a whole lot of this, honestly. You can do so much if you can dupe TNT. So I'm just grabbing this. The other coral stuff I'm really not interested in at this particular moment. I don't know how much a bunch is. I'm just going to my heart's content. And then I also have access to sand in huge quantities, which is good because that's something else that I was really getting kind of freaked out about because I need my concrete. You know, this is two pieces of the puzzle in the exact same spot. Unfortunately, it's pretty far for a desert, and like I only need to get this coral once. But you know, it is what it is. We'll be all right. Yeah. All right. That adventure was premature. I don't actually have any need for any of that stuff just yet. I went for mangrove, and then I was like, but wait, what if there's coral? So so I was like, yeah, let's go look for coral. But I came from mangrove to build a structure that I'm also not building just yet anyway. So I really went like very ahead of myself, just kind of in every sense of the term, ahead of myself. So what I actually want to get started on is I want to start putting in farm things because I want this village to become very populated. And the easiest way to do that is to create farmers, to create homes, to create farm crops, and you know, let them do that. So what I'm gonna do is create, I think I'm gonna do it in a very similar fashion to the way that like the actually I think I just got a really great idea now that I think about it. So let's do this, make a bunch of those, and then we're gonna also grab these anyway. So here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's good. So if we find a spot that we smash our face into the lantern, if we find a spot we want to make a farm at, we would do, you know, some of the good old-fashioned loggery. That was super mad at me. And then I'm gonna shave this back because I actually want it to be a little bigger. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Put it around like this. I don't know if you can hear Emma panicking in the back. Cool. So we've got. Sleep. This is the size. It's not sleep o'clock, Emma. It's just snowing, or I guess raining probably for you. Yeah, it's raining. And I want to shave it. And now that it's shaved, it looks yet less yucky. But also we can take that further and like do this sort of thing. And hopefully by randomly making a length, no way. I was gonna say hopefully by making a random length this pattern's gonna work out, and it absolutely did. Somehow it didn't. Where did I mess it up somewhere? How did it work on this side but not that one? Oh, because it didn't. It just oh. Anyway. I was right. So you were right? How are you already there? You traveled 7,000 blocks in that amount of time? Hang on. What the fuck? How did you get there that fast? Order food from wherever you want. You want that.
I believe you didn't think I was right.
I didn't think you were right. All right, I'm going to get more dirt. So
I read it. If I read it, I remember it.
So I'm gonna put a farm here, and then I'm gonna put a composter down, and then gonna hopefully have farmers. I think I might put like a few houses up here with stairs down to like here. That feels really good. Let's do that. All right. So I've just in this particular moment discovered where my last piece of footage was. I recorded that and went to sleep. And then I woke up and then played for like the next 3 days. So I made this custom little forest. There's nothing in there yet, but there will be stuff in there. Mangrove jungle, whatever. I've also made a series of buildings. Right now I'm working on it. I was working on farms before, and I am now. But in between there, I made some farms. I made these houses. Then I made this house, which is inspired by one I found on the internet. And then I made this house, which I just kind of freehanded, and it came out amazing. I'm really happy with how it came out. So that happened. The village population is getting quite large. Oh, and I made this chicken thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Um, I'm all about these chickens. So right now, what I'm making is a melon and pumpkin farm, and then from there, I'm going to somewhere make a modest sugarcane farm as well. And then from there, I'm going to start taxing these guys. I'm going to input some way to collect some of the yield from the various like the villager-based crops. I'm going to create an automatic melon and pumpkin thing. I'm going to make these chickens contribute to a chicken farm. It's all going to be super duper cool. And then once I start collecting taxes, I'm going to need to create a place to have the collect taxes received at, which will finally be a home that isn't in this tiny shack. And I'm thinking it should be somewhere over in this ways, somewhere in this area. But I'm also like, well, maybe it should be more central. Like, what if I made it like up on this hill, and the lake behind me? Maybe this is the area right up here instead.